English shorthand, high speed, 150 words per minute. Tamil Nadu speed papers. Passage number 15. Please get ready, start. Sir, I am grateful to the honorable members who took part in the budget discussion. I am glad that they have supported the budget proposals. I am aware that we are faced with a difficult situation. I know that there are many problems to be solved. I am sure you will agree with me that there is no simple solution to the problems. I realize that there can be many other ways of solving them. Therefore, when honorable members made many points which were not in agreement with the budget proposals, it is not as if they are not useful suggestions, but I may assure the honorable members that it is only after a full discussion that I have framed the budget. I have had discussion as much as possible. I do not say that I will always be right with regard to my judgment. Therefore, in the circumstances, the point of view expressed by others is more important than the point of view which agrees with the budget proposals. I may assure the honorable members that I shall examine many of the points that have been made and do whatever is necessary. Having said that, I would like to say that there was an agreement with regard to the priorities which we have got to observe in solving the problem of inflation. Many honorable members referred to the problem of inflation. If the increase in prices goes on in the same manner as it has been going on during the last 2 years, it would be the end of our planning and it would create many difficulties in the economy as a whole. Therefore, the government give great importance to the problem of inflation. First of all, it should be tackled on the basis of a financial discipline. That financial discipline has to be observed in 3 sectors. If I may say so, the first is public consumption, where the central government, the state government, and the various institutions which are attached to these governments are concerned. The second is private consumption, where commercial credit is utilized. The third is the black money sector. Unless we tackle all these 3 sectors, you will agree with me that we may not be able to achieve results. As far as financial discipline in the government sector is concerned, the central government will have to set an example. In this regard, the previous minister was reviewing the situation from time to time with a view to finding out ways and means of reducing expenditure. Therefore, it will have to be continuous exercise within the central government, where all the ministers will have to cooperate. I am glad to say that there had been cooperation from all the ministers with regard to this matter. The state governments also have to observe this financial discipline. Honorable members will remember that for a long time, the state governments had used overdrafts from the Reserve Bank for their resources purposes. After some time, it looked as if there would be competition between the states with regard to overdrafts from the Reserve Bank, and this was leading to a very difficult situation. Therefore, I took up this question, and in consultation with the state governments, we came to the conclusion that these overdraft should not be permitted and that no state government should be allowed to run overdrafts for the purpose of increasing its resources. It was laid down that if the overdraft continued for more than a week, notice would be given and payment would be stopped. As a result, I am glad to say that as far as the question of overdraft is concerned, more or less, the discipline is being observed by the various state governments, even though there are certain hard cases in discussion with them and in discussion with the Reserve Bank. We have taken various measures with regard to these 1 or 2 states to tide over the situation. Then came drought relief and flood relief works. Large sums of money have been spent on the drought relief works. The Finance Commission took this into account, and I would like to place before this House the findings of the Finance Commission with regard to the financing of Relief expenditure. The Finance Commission has started that there has been a good deal of avoidable wastage in the expenditure incurred in the name of drought relief. That is why the Finance Commission has made a recommendation with regard to the financing of drought relief, and that recommendation has been accepted. In addition to that, the Finance Commission has also stated that there is no satisfactory arrangement anywhere in the central government to keep a close watch on the implementation of the recommendations of the central teams. With regard to these relief works, the chairman of the commission was a person who was a distinguished chief minister. We cannot expect him to do anything which is likely to affect the independence of the states. Therefore, when these operations are going on, there should be some sort of an understanding and supervision to see that the money is used properly. As far as commercial credit is concerned, we have already stated that we have a tight money policy and dear money policy. In this connection, an honorable member has said that we have given credit facilities only to big houses, and that as far as the public sector is concerned, it has been neglected. I do not know how he got his figures to make out such a thing. I would like to state the real facts. While it is true that credit to some public sector trading enterprises has been restricted, I may say that the overall credit to priority sectors such as small scale industries and agriculture and to the public sector has expanded faster than the credit to the large and medium scale industries and wholesale trade in the private sector.